News that's just coming in. Ukraine drones have now hit two Moscow buildings. A nighttime Ukrainian drone attack on Moscow has damaged two office blocks. The mayor of the Russian capital said on Sunday, adding that no one was injured. Those visuals that you see on your screens are of the Ukrainian drone striking two office buildings in Russia. The war, which has been going on for over a year now, there are no signs of it abating anytime soon. Ukraine drones have now hit two Moscow buildings. The smoke that you see on your screens coming out from the two buildings in Moscow. My colleague Geeta Mohan is now joining me on the story. Geeta, it's been more than a year. Clearly, the visuals are speaking about the fact that this is a war which will continue for days to come.
Well, absolutely. Also, the fact that there is an escalation now, Aishwarya, with Ukraine entering not just Russian territory, but also hitting Moscow. This is not the first attack on Moscow. We saw one drone interception over Kremlin. The second was just a few weeks ago or a week ago, where there was a drone attack on a building in Moscow. And now again another attack in Moscow. So very, very serious escalation by Ukraine. We saw after Moscow was attacked and Crimea was attacked, how Russia went ahead and bombed the granaries of Ukraine and withdrew from the Black Sea grain initiative that allows Ukraine to continue exporting their grains into other continents such as Africa and West Asia. And now we're looking at Russia having again been attacked well within Moscow. So we'll have to wait and see what the reaction of Russia is really going to be, of Vladimir Putin, is really going to be to this escalation by Ukraine.
Right, Geeta, you are saying that there are chances that we could see some kind of retaliation from Russia. You were on the ground, Geeta, covering exactly what was taking place in Russia and in Ukraine. In your opinion, do you think, any word from the global leaders will somehow try to calm the situation? Or do you believe this is something which we will see escalating in months to come?
Well, these are the months that the escalation really takes place ahead of winters. So there is escalation already, and despite all the calls from world leaders, international community to de-escalate tensions, to come back to the talking table, that has yielded no result. So it doesn't seem like either side wants to talk right now. Ukraine very clear that unless and until Russia gives back the captured territories, there is no room for talk. And Vladimir Putin, for him politically to return territory before going to talks is not an option. So it seems like this is a long-drawn conflict situation between the two countries. And Vladimir Putin digging in his heels when it comes to the stand on Ukraine and what is Moscow's stand of Ukraine's NATO position.
Thank you, Geeta. My colleague giving us the details of the latest attack taking place between Ukraine and Russia.
Мама!